Testing, testing. Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jalen Tribble. I'll be leading us in a prayer, so if everyone can please bow your heads with me at this time. Dear God, we give thanks to you for this glorious day. Cover these amazing graduates and their families with your grace and love. Continue to bless them as they begin a new journey of growth and development. Guide them down a righteous path and allow their newly acquired skills, knowledge, and brilliant perspectives to enrich others around them. Encourage everyone to believe in the virtue of life and allow them to conquer any challenges they may face. Enable them to use their multitude of gifts fairly, pursue their goals courageously, and walk in ambition, confidence, and love. Amen. Amen. And now, Kayla Macklin.
Good afternoon, fellow Bulldogs, cherished family, and dear friends. My name is Kayla Macklin, and I'm your 2024-2025 Graduate Student Council President. Today is a celebration of achievement, unity, and boundless potential. To all the graduates, congratulations on this remarkable milestone. Your dedication and hard work has brought you to this moment, and I couldn't be prouder. As you embark on the next chapter of your journey, remember these words by Maya Angelou. The horizon leans forward, offering you space to place new steps of change. May you continue to dream boldly, strive fearlessly, and inspire endlessly. Welcome to a world of endless opportunities and limitless possibilities. Today we are here to honor the class of Fall 2024 graduate students for mastering it. Here are the class of 2024 stats. We have 119 graduating in this Fall 2024 class. The largest college with most of the Fall 2024 graduates is the College of Education, Humanities, and Behavioral Sciences with 41 graduates. Followed by the College of Engineering, Technology, and Physical Sciences with 36 graduates. Next is the College of Agricultural, Life, and Natural Sciences with 20 graduates. And finally, the College of Business and Public Affairs with 18 graduates. The School of Graduate Studies would like to extend a special token to our graduate students that have exemplified excellence in their academic pursuits by maintaining a 4.0 GPA throughout their entire graduate program. 16 students have maintained a 4.0 GPA, and of those 16, 11 were females and 5 were males. The college with the highest number of 4.0 scholars is the College of Education, Humanities, and Behavioral Sciences, with a total of 7. These students will be presented a special medallion presented by the Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Kadi, in recognition of this awesome achievement. As the graduates begin to come forward in order of their college to be hooded by their academic dean, the 4.0 scholars will be the first to receive their 4.0 Scholar Medallion, which will be preceded by the hooding for completing their graduate program. At this time, will Ms. Erica Washington come to the stage to begin the hooding of the candidates?
We will begin with the College of Agricultural, Life, and Natural Sciences. Mojitoluwa Afolabi, Biology. and she is a 4.0 student. Marvin Lutza, Urban and Regional Planning, 4.0 student. Afolabi Adeniyi, Urban and Regional Planning. Koteswara Rao McKenna, Food Science. Lauren Moyer, Food Science. Shravan Kumar Sanathanam, Plant and Soil Science, 4.0 student. Marcus Reed, Urban and Regional Planning. Tejasri Tatapamala, Food Science. We give all of our students at College of Agricultural Life and Natural Sciences a round of applause. And now the College of Business and Public Affairs, Akia Floyd, Business Management and Administration, 4.0 student. Deasia Blake, Business Management and Administration. Brianna Calhoun, Business Management and Administration. Calvin Almond Jr., Business Management Administration. Relitra McKinney, Business Management and Administration. Aaron Pryor, Business Administration, Business Management and Administration. Beverly Cooley, Public Administration. Macy Battle, Public Administration. Taylor Turner, Business Management and Administration. Miles Pierce, Business Management and Administration. Eric Ravel, Business Management and Administration. Let's give our students in the College of Business and Public Affairs a round of applause. The College of Education, Humanities, and Behavioral Sciences, Courtney Fields, Elementary Education 4.0 student. Sydney Wallace, Communication Specialist 4.0 student. Markiah Sneed, Communication Specialist 4.0 student. Adam Eagle, Communication Specialist, 4.0 student. Samaria Janae Harris, Communication Specialist. Terrence Agee, Communications Specialist. Nicholas Ball, Communications Specialist. Okay. Ayana Canada, Kinesiology. Tamika Farrow, Communications Specialist. Faith Walker, Secondary Education, English Language Arts. Brooke Maxwell, Elementary Education. Taryn Larkin Warren, Special Education. David Wheeler, Special Education. Carl Parker, Kinesiology. John Leonard, Secondary Education, Music. Alexis Glasby, Counseling. Erwin Neek Brown, Counseling. Catherine Terry, Social Work. Shabria Hammonds, Counseling. Documentation is everything. Can we give a round of applause to our students for the College of Education, Humanities, and Behavioral Sciences. And now the College of Engineering, Technology, and Physical Sciences, Kiara Bennett, Computer Science. Aaliyah Tony, Systems and Material Engineering. Yumika Staten, Systems and Material Engineering. Peyton McDonald, Systems and Material Engineering. Bree-Janae Walker, Mechanical Engineering. LaShawana Smith, Systems and Material Engineering. Chester Smith, System and Material Engineering. Thomas Cooks, Systems and Material Engineering. Ty Butler, Systems and Material Engineering. Mitchell Reed, Computer Science. Jamal Irby, Computer Science. Morio Jones, Systems and Material Engineering. Michaela Haywood, Systems and Material Engineering. Uriel Jordier, System and Material Can we give our students in the College of Engineering, Technology, and Physical Sciences a round of applause? Congratulations to all of you. And now some words from Dr. Tal Kadi, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs and the Dean, the School of Graduate Studies.
We have someone who actually is going to give much better words than me coming up here. But I did want to, while I have the microphone, just congratulate you all. So can we give every one of these graduates a round of applause? Great job. Graduates, and I'd like for you to stand and give the people a round of applause who came here to support you today. So if you don't mind, give them a standing ovation. Thanks so much. I'd also like to ask that the staff and group that put on this presentation stand. Those of you who, my ambassadors, staff. I think this is you'll see as we go to the graduation on Friday, and things will move a little bit differently. But we decided that we should have something a little small, a little bit more intimate, because your students have accomplished things at another level. So we thought that this would be great. So, and that all happened in the mind. Where's she at? Ms. Tibbs, where you at? Where your hand? There you go. So right there. Great job. Great job. Thank you so much. Great job. So let's move on and hear the word from my brother and senior dean here, Dr. Lloyd Walker, currently serves as the dean of the 1890 Research Director of the College of Ag and Natural Sciences here at Alabama A&M. Dr. Walker is a tenured professor, is a food scientist by training who chaired the Department of Food and Animal Sciences from 1999 to 2008. Prior to moving to the Division of Academic Affairs, where he was the interim associate VP for undergraduate programs, he also gave oversight to sponsored programs, admissions, the State Black Archives, and was the interim dean of the University College. He's credited with the growth of the Department of Food and Animal Sciences to his current prominence in college, regional and national levels. And when I tell you it is an amazing college, all of our colleges are, but Ag is amazing. When I tell you, I went to the conference and we're talking about all the top awards are throughout the country. We're not talking about Prairie View. We're not talking about Southern. We're not even talking about any of what you would think. It is Alabama A&M when it comes to agriculture nationwide in this country. So I want to thank Dr. Walker for that. He's been involved in a number of service activities as a professional member of the Institute of Food Technologies. He's twice chaired the Southern Southeastern section of this professional organization. He is credited with the revitalization of IFT section during his second term as the helm. I could go on and on. More importantly, he and I share a current thing in that we both were educated at another institution we won't name, but we share all of our credentials together. And he's an amazing individual, and I consider him a brother. More importantly, he's been here over 30 years. And there's a saying, and I hope you guys remember this. I've served a little bit in the military, and we always would say, heed the words of the old soldier. He's old for a reason. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because he's been both 25 and 50. You follow me? Those of you who've just been 25, you may want to heed the words of the person who's been both 25 and 50. He just made 50 recently, so I'm not going to, come on up here, Dean Walker. Say words.
I always knew I was old, but I never knew I was going to be reminded about it in public. Good afternoon again, and hello to everybody, and I hope all is well. For graduating master's students, I say well done and congratulations. As I'm reminding students all along, I've done this before, say in food science and other departments, never really done it at this level, but I've always reminded students that I know that you're happy. I know you feel a sense of achievement. I know you think you are at the end of something, but graduation is not the end of anything. It is the beginning of something, the rest of your life. Now, before we start talking about the rest of your life, I want you graduates to stand again. Give yourselves a warm round of applause. Go ahead, stand. And even though Dr. Kadi had you doing this, it's a part of my script, so I'm going to let you do it again. Thank your parents, your guardians, husbands, wives, significant others, and who have provided you, and those who have provided you with the moral and financial support during your journey to this point. So, let's say a big round of thank you to a big round of applause and thanks to them. Now, you may be seated. But very importantly, and the reason why I want you to be seated, because I want you to take this along with you, it's very important to say thank you to the hard-working faculty and staff who have to work with you to get you here. So when you leave here, go give them a hug and say thank you. You know that with some of you, it was not that easy. But we all persevered, you and all of us, for the future. We know we were laying the foundation for the future, so it was very important to get this done. You know, I remember when I was a young faculty in food science, Dr. Verghese will remember this. We used to talk about a young man I met by the name of George Dowdy when I was in Jamaica. And we sat together in my office then, and under a tree that we had out in the parking lot, and carved out our future. And we both stuck to it. He's a big shot today. I'm not there. No. Believe it or not, I was a faculty who advised students. And I must say, I was damn good at it too. I have always told students that educating yourself is like building a house from the ground up. We do not start with the roof. A foundation is needed. That is why classes are numbered the way they are. If you notice, we start at 1. Some people might start at 0 now, but if you notice, we start at 1 level, then we go to 2, to 3, to 4, to 5, and we go all the way up, right? Okay. Now that you have finished your graduate degree, and you should be going on to the next step, it's called the beginning of the rest of your lives. Now, what drives that decision you're going to be making from here on out? I always know the best example is myself, but I can tell you this. I remember when I was leaving Texas A&M, that's one of the things that I have in common with Dr. Kadi. We both graduated from Texas A&M. There was a faculty who was in charge of nutrition. Her name was Dr. Lupton. And she called me to her office and said, "What are you going to do when you leave here?" And before I could say anything, she said, "You are already made for the food industry. You should go to the food industry. You're going to do very, very well." So I stopped her dead. I said, "No, I'm not doing that. I am going to go into academia. I'm going to go to an HBCU." And I told her why I was going to do it. And I will tell you later on why I did it. Now, let me give you a scenario, since we're talking about choosing for the future and moving on. Let us say we are building a house on the graduate degrees, right? We start this house with the degrees. Then we have to furnish that house. You get to choose the furniture. It's called career moves. Now we have to buy and drive a car. It's called life. Now, here's a problem with that car. It's not really a problem, it's a reality. That car has got a windscreen, and with that windscreen, you view what is ahead of us. It's called the future. And the rear view mirror is where we can look behind. It's called the past. Now, where that car largely drives or goes depends on the driver, you. Secondly, you will always return to your house, right? Okay, now, you are young and your life is almost spent looking ahead. So you are looking in the windshield, through the windshield. Now I want you to start viewing the future as if you are looking through a windshield. And let us do something together. Let us see what is ahead. I'm going to warn you, I'm going to tell you something here. Do not worry about the money. That will come. Do the things that will make you a major contributor in whatever field you have chosen. There you will find purpose and happiness. Ask yourself, what are the conditions that I will make for the betterment of this place we call Earth? How am I going to change the dynamics so that when I reach Dr. Walker's age, 72, I ain't joking, I can say I have a positive contribution? Can I be sure that the generation that follows mine will be better off? These are questions you should ask. Now I want you to picture this scenario with me. There are places in Africa that is barren, and it is all desert. It is mostly sub-Saharan Africa. They say nothing grows there except a few drought-resistant plants. Here in the West, we have plants that are abundant, producers of fruits, vegetables, and grains. And we have scientists, some of you sitting down here, with the skill set to manipulate plant genes. What if we were able to manipulate the genes, or the gene profile for that matter, in the drought-resistant plants to include those that code for abundance in fruits and vegetables and grains? Do you realize the possibilities that would create for relieving much of the starvation and hunger, not just in Africa, but in the rest of the world? And don't tell me it cannot be done. There is a scientist, he's now deceased, by the name of Norman Borlaug. Have any of you ever heard of the Green Revolution? If you have not heard of Norman Borlaug and the Green Revolution, please do me a favor and go and read it up. That's another thing that we have in common. Norman Borlaug also spent some time at Texas A&M. He worked in places like Mexico, India, Pakistan, and other places. And because of the things that he did in terms of the Green Revolution, where food was able to be grown where it would not, wheat and all of that grew where it was not supposed to, it is estimated that over 1 billion lives have been saved from starvation. That was just one man. You see, I look at other things and I hear your question. Dr. Walker, if Norman Borlaug did that, what the heck did you do? That's a good question. You see, I look at some of my students. I got one that called me over the weekend. She's now a dentist. Her son is a dentist. Her other son just leaving law school. Stuff. And I remember one time when she was messing up right here, I called her into a classroom. I said, I want to even take you to my office. I want you in this classroom. Do not behave like a cow I used to have to milk when I was at the Jamaica School of Agriculture. We call her Boss Fana. Don't forget it. She would give you a bucket of milk and then kick it over. And you're not doing anything different from Boss Funna right now. She reminded me of that this weekend. And that stuck with her. And she said, I think I am where I am today because I don't want to kick over that bucket of milk. So you ask, again, Walker, what did you do? See, when I was a student at Texas A&M, there was a time when beef was supposed to be was king when it comes to meat in the United States. The poultry people said we wanted that to change. We want poultry to be the number one. You remember there was a time when we couldn't give away chicken wings? Nobody wanted it. Now, if you don't be careful, it's the most expensive part of the chicken. That didn't happen by accident. I look in the stores and I see what we call chicken foot. Now they're calling it the paws. Make great soup. That didn't happen by accident. When we said to the poultry people then, you're going to have to produce more poultry if you want to beat those people in the beef industry. They said, we can't do it. We're going to have to spend a whole lot more money building facilities in order to accommodate that. See, there's a process when it comes to meat science where your meat becomes tender. It's called aging. And it takes some time to do that, right? The poultry people said to us, we're going to have to build more cooling facilities to accommodate aging. And we said, no, you don't have to do that. Move the chicken through a little bit faster. But when that happened, the chickens start becoming tough. And I said, well, look what happened. I said, well, this is where we come in. So we introduced a system of what is called electrical stimulation to chickens that sped up the aging process. So they're using the same facility to produce more chickens. If you go to Texas right now, there are some plants that still have those electrical stimulation systems in place. I feel like I've contributed something where that is concerned. Now, when I look out here, I see that I believe this. There's a Norman Borlaug sitting here. There's an Albert Einstein sitting here. And all these people, you're going to look them up if you don't know them. Einstein theory of relativity. There is a Tao Kadi sitting out there because he is a teacher extraordinaire, as far as I'm concerned. There's a Maya Angelou, who's of course, author, poet extraordinaire. There's a Garrett Morgan, street lights, gas mask. All of those people that I mentioned, and many, many more. One of you out there can parallel or do better than these people. So I see not just those people, myself, Kadi, and all those, I see them in you. So you got work to do. Now, such work might take you a lifetime, but you did it because you will do it because you were looking through the windscreen of life, or the windshield of life. You see, just like Norman Borlaug and other old contributors, we get old. And life-changing events take place. And we are now forced to look through the rear view mirror. You see, if you live to see 50, you may be looking through the rear view mirror. But I tell you, if you live to see 60, you're darn sure will be looking through that rear view mirror. Because your life ain't going to be doubled after that. You might live to see 100, but not very many of us live to see 100 or past 100. You see, now we experience things like cancer, right? We have diabetes, chronic joint pain, heart problems, and sometimes we don't remember we have these things because we have dementia. There are other life-altering conditions that come with living and aging. Some of us are in what we tend to call the departure lounge of life. We just maybe our numbers, we don't know what number we have in that line, but we are in the departure lounge. The question then is, what have I done with my life? With living and making this place better than we inherited it. What will your answer be? I know what should be done. I know what can be done. I know what you all can do, so I implore you to get it done. No excuse. Get it done. Good luck, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Walker. And now for our closing remarks, please welcome Emily Harrell.
Good afternoon. We would like to extend a special thank you to the President of the Graduate Student Council, Kayla Macklin, the academic deans of each college, Dr. Walker, Dr. Mance, Dr. Ely, and Dr. Dang, the Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Kadee, and the Provost, Dr. Jones, and the President of this great university, Dr. Wims. To family and friends, thank you for joining us here today to celebrate the Fall 2024 graduates. Here are a few reminders for our graduates. Graduation rehearsal is tomorrow, December 12th, at the Event Center. Please be on time in order that we may start promptly at 10 a.m. Ticket pickup will also be at rehearsal, so please bring your ID. Tickets will be required for the Fall 2024 ceremony, and these tickets will be distributed at graduation rehearsal. Commencement ceremony will also be in the Event Center on Friday, December 13th at 10 a.m. Please arrive 90 minutes before the ceremony with your cap, gown, and hood. There's a special entrance for the graduates on the side of the building, so please be sure to pay attention to signage. There will be a clear bag policy that will be enforced at the Event Center. At this time, may I please have our graduate ambassadors join me at the front of the stage. Don't they look nice? On behalf of the graduate ambassadors, we'd like to thank you for being here today. And can we please pause for a moment and give our lovely ambassadors a round of applause for all their hard work. And Ms. Tibbs. Thank you all again for joining us here today, and there are refreshments in the hallway. This concludes our program.